Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So it's very early in the morning, sorry if I sound weird. And also I just took medicine, so it's like kind of a crazy thing for me right now. But anyways, so the last part we were just talking to everyone and we're going to continue that. Because Josephine needs some help, so we're going to do this quest for her. And we're going to dispatch Lelian's assassins, and then we're going to speak with Josephine. But Varric wants to talk to us, so let's talk to him first.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Bianca? Like the crossbow?
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
You're a friend of
I
Varric?
take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
It's a pleasure.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where
You're very
Corypheus
cute.
got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Is that their only
How do
name?
we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who leaked this
Who could
location?
have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We should shut this
We
down.
need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
I will.
Another letter for Master Tetris? The Merchants Guild never gives up. Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
Dang, there's a lot to do.
With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
Ah, stop. Colin is breaking my heart. Okay, so we're gonna find a sponsor for the Duparakets. Making the Duparakets nobility is the key to stopping the assassination plot on Josephine's life. The first step is gaining them a noble sponsor. Countess something is willing to help in exchange of news about her lover. Ellery, a mage who went missing after the Mage Templar War erupted. So, Ellery stood for the old circle order. I will see if any of the loyalists gave him shelter. Their love affair was hardly secret. I will see if anyone marked where the missing
Any
mage
news
went.
on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven ruins of all things?
No, I suspect he keeps the reason secret, even from his inner circle.
Okay, Colin. It's been a while, but we can have search parties down the area where he was last spotted. I think we're gonna do Leliana because we need her help anyways, right? So we're just gonna get her.
Inquisitor.
So that'll be ready in 18 minutes? Are you kidding? Anything else?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Tell me of the Dew Park.
Why did the Duparacats hate the Montiliers so much they set up a permanent assassination watch?
A Montilier and a Duparaquet fell in love. A young couple, pledged elsewhere, attempted to elope. The whole thing ended so violently, it's a wonder any survived. It's fortunate the Duparaquet's descendants hold no grudges.
How do you know that?
What if the Duparacats refuse to aid you?
I've already contacted the Duparaquets, Inquisitor. They're ready to help us. It will be a long road, but a lordship is a chance to restore a proud lineage to their heirs. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
How exactly does one turn farmers into members of the upper classes?
There are procedures for granting honored citizens of the Empire the title of Lord or Lady.
POV,
Very
you're
long
Josephine, telling the story.
And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut through half of it.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Okay, I waited, and we're gonna finally do it. So, accept. What? That's it? Now what? Okay, well, we got someone. I thought we were gonna, like, do a whole mission. I guess we gotta go talk to Josephine. I was gonna say Liliana, I meant Josephine.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
OMG.
Well, in the Winter Palace, you
I think this is a person.
Inquisitor,
That way I've had nothing but
what
silks on
an
my back for
unexpected
days now.
pleasure.
One must
You
be
must
on their
have had
best
a long
behavior.
journey
One
to
is
the
to be
city.
sealed.
Might there be any news from
All
this
very
house?
pretty empty. In the midst of war, civil and otherwise.
Your lover is safe.
Here's a letter from Ellery. He's safe with his family in the Dales.
Oh, my Ellery. Oh, bless you.
You're welcome.
The Dions will sponsor the Duparaquets as a family deserving of a noble title, Inquisitor. You have my word. Now please, forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellery's words. Make her keep you.
Okay. Arrange a favor for Judge and the war table. Really? We gotta go all the way back? Skyhold.
Inquisitor,
What happened here?
the House of Repose decided to pay a visit. The guards arrived in time, but I should have guessed the assassins would infiltrate the servants.
Are you alright?
Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
They only frightened me. It was all so sudden. Leliana assigned people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life. I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
So arrange favor for a judge at the war table. Okay, we're going. One more time, guys, hopefully. They're just like eating dinner and I'm like, come on, we gotta do this. And they're like,
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
oh, getting a judge's favor. There we go. Inquisitor. We must have, or Legion judge sign papers formally requesting we levitate the due parquets into nobility. I have approached Judge Ald, who's requested a party of Inquisition soldiers meet him in the prospects for hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider, as big as a horse. A judge was telling me lives inside the caves a few days west of Skyhold.
Did you
He would
see the
like an
message I
honor guard
sent?
who knows
Yes, thank you.
the mountains to show him the way. Send some scouts and officers and accompany him, and Judge Ald will happily sign the paperwork we require. Josephine. Okay. Oh,
Inquisitor?
so this will be ready in 17 minutes? Alright, cool. So, getting a judge's favor. Judge Ald has signed the papers we need to present the due parquet as nobility again. There is now only one step left. A royal minister must ratify them. Please come see me when you have a chance. Are you kidding me? This is so much work, Josephine. The judge passes on his compliments, by the way. Apparently the hunt was a marvelous bit of sport, and our soldiers acquitted themselves bravely against something called a screaming man-eater. The umpire reassures me the inquiry will make a full recovery. Josephine. Okay, now what?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our
What's
next
the
move?
next favor we need to get these duparacats a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at
POV,
a
you're
small
Josephine.
fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
OMG. Okay. I don't know how much of this I can take because my controller's like low battery. But let's keep going until it dies, I guess. There we go. Ambassador Montelier. Forgive the late reply. Wonderful as it is to hear from you, I have just ridden from trouble in the Dales. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult. It would be much easier if I had the ear of the Council of Heralds, but alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble, whatever. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise you will warn her worship that my preoccupation will preclude a richer evening with my guests. So, Josephine. And the Marquise is clearly fishing for an introduction to the council before you attend the party. I'll arrange one. Select.
At your service.
So, we're gonna do that. And while we do that, I'm gonna charge my controller, so I'll be back in 18 minutes. But for you guys, it'll be like 1 second. Bye! Alright, so speak with Minister Belize at party, Inquisitor. I have the time and place of the Marquis party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Belize privately about ratifying the due parquet's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success, or this entire endeavor is her hands. Josephine. Okay, now what? We go to Valrayo, or what? And also, my controller has 2 batteries, so it charged for a good 18 minutes and it got up, so that's good. You ready, girl?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move?
What's the next favor we need to get these duparacats a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
So, do we go to Valrayo? Why do I look like that? Okay, bye guys.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
The Du Parquets were noble. To win a favor from me, you don't like the nobility? The Du Parquets were noble.
The Du Paraquets used to be noble. You'd be restoring an old house of Orlais.
Restoring it far too late. What are the Du Paraquets now? Traders? Farmers? Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
The Inquisition army. Right? That's what we should say. Oh, everyone's gonna get mad.
Perhaps the services of some of the best trained soldiers in Orlais.
Normally, I wouldn't be interested, but I would enjoy not having to beg Gaspard for Chevalier. For a man who loathes the game, he has an extraordinarily sharp memory for favors. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Du Paraquets into lordship.
Yay! So now what? I don't think it's that easy, is it? Oh my god, I'm gonna go to the war table. Everyone's gonna get really mad at me. They're like, why would you do that? And I'm like, blah, blah, blah.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Okay. I honestly, wow, like this is really, wow. Okay, whatever. Dorian, I like how I have to invite them, but like they don't do anything, so they're just there. Like I'm not fighting, can it just be me?
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them, that you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer?
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
How did you come to it?
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
And now you're a diplomat.
How did you go from being a wandering singer to an ambassador?
In a very sad fashion. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
It was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
No one merciful.
From
Oops.
bard to diplomat is quite a
Gosh dang it, I
change in
clicked the wrong thing,
direction.
guys.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me. I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
You saved your family with it.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyet, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Nice. Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna end the part here. I know, I'm sorry it was so scattered and so weird and... anyways. Ooh, we got 3 power, nice. But yeah, it was fun. Like, it's interesting, because I've never done a quest where it's like, you have to do this. Now we gotta do this. Now we have to wait 18 minutes, like 3 times, for this to work. So that was interesting, and something I never experienced before, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think the next thing we're gonna do, because I want to do a couple more quests before we head to the ball. I want to do Cassandra's thing, and then probably Cole's thing, and Varric's thing. And I'm just gonna do a couple quests. I think I'll do Cassandra and Cole's on camera, but everyone else's, I'm gonna do it off camera. I don't know, but this was an experiment. If you guys really like these, like this type, like if you guys want to see like the side quests, let me know, because I'll show you guys. But if you guys don't and you guys just want to see the main story, I could just... Oh my god. He just came from the sky. Wow. Anyways, so like I was saying, if you guys don't want to see the side quests, let me know. But if you guys do, let me know. I mean, I probably will post them anyways, just because I feel like I don't want you guys to miss anything, and also, I like to record them. So, yeah. Like, I just feel like when I record, I have a purpose, but then when I'm not recording, I'm just playing by myself, I get bored. Like, I feel like you guys are with me, so that's why I do this. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next part, and we are going to deal with Cassandra. Hi, Dorian. Yeah, okay. Bye. Have a great day.